In Mexico, only 3 of every 10 students who finish high school continue their education at a university. The country's public universities are filled to capacity, and access to a quality private university education is very difficult for those with low incomes.
We are losing generations of young people because they are getting a deep feeling that the future makes no sense. Theirs is an endless present where every day is the same.
This, however, is not the case for Mario Alberto, who has worked in a tortilla factory since he was 13. He opened the business with his mother and sister when they had nothing. Today, Mario does everything. He mixes, bags, and delivers, all while he works on his biggest dream, being a professional.
I would say, "No, son, that's a fancy school. It's not for us." And he said, "No, Mom, I will work and study, and that is where you'll see me." And I told him, "I hope so, son. If you can get accepted there, as your mother, I will support you."
Many Mexican young people do not have the necessary resources to pay for a quality private university education. However, the lack of spaces in public universities has increased the numbers of private universities in Mexico in the last 10 years, from 700 to 2,500.
What we are facing is an enormous number of private universities without certification. We are in a situation that makes young people extremely vulnerable.
As a result of this is that in 2007, FINAE is born, a financial model that is specialized in the educational sector and that provides young Mexicans the access to private education. What makes this model interesting is that it works jointly with the accredited universities in the country, providing the students the opportunity to study on a very low and fixed payment plan.
We try to work only with quality universities, but the idea is that while they are studying, students only have to make a minimum payment, a partial payment of the total cost of school fees. They pay the rest once they join the workforce.
Despite being an interesting offering, it seems like the hardest part is letting Mexican students know that an alternative like this product exists, a concept that has not caught on as much as in other countries. In Chile, for example, 50% of young people who attend the university do it thanks to student loans.
For FINAE, it is very important to develop a culture of loans among the young people in order to make them understand that the investment they are making on education is an investment that will generate a benefit, a better quality of life, and higher quality employment.
The private universities that work hand in hand with FINAE support this model as an alternative that allows universities to reach more people and provides better access to higher education.
Also, for students with families who are in the middle of their education or who have an economic problem, having a student loan means being able to continue with their studies.
Today, like most days for the last few months, Mario closes his tortilla factory a little bit earlier. He's headed for the classrooms of one of the country's best private universities in the dream that he always committed himself to.
I do not have the words because it is something that I've always wanted to do. Study at Unitec, my dream has come true. I am very happy, very grateful.
Mario is one of the more than 1,200 students who have received support from FINAE, an organization whose goal for this year is to triple the number of loans it provides.
The Inter-American Development Bank is interested in supporting this type of project targeting the base of the socioeconomic pyramid. And we hope that this project will not only scale up in Mexico, but also in the region.
It is estimated that in the next decade, 50% of Mexico's student population will attend a private university for their higher education. New undertakings like FINAE will allow our young people to receive an education that cannot wait.